Hello everyone, my name is Alexey, and I can't imagine a modern web application without handling file uploads from your users. It could be a new profile picture in Instagram, Google account, uploading videos in YouTube, or CV for applying to a dream job. Whether you're an experienced engineer or just starting your coding journey, the ability to handle file upload correctly is vital for your development skills. Today I will show you how to handle file uploads in NodeJS and Express with Multer library. Show you basic things you have to know to build your $1 million web application. Please like and let's get started. Okay, let's move to the code and let's talk about preparation. So I have just default Express app which runs on port 3000 and one endpoint API upload, with which we will test our file upload performing post request. Moreover, in my package.json, I have start script which will run my server and watch changes. So pretty basic setup for code. I will test my endpoint through postman. Let me run the server and move to the postman. npm run start. Cool. In postman, I have variable base URL, so it points to localhost 3000, and also I have added my post request upload files. Let's try to perform a request. Yes, file uploaded, but nothing happened because we didn't add our logic. Let's install Multer from npm and start handling files. Okay, let me stop the server, so Ctrl+C, I will go to my browser, and from npm multer docs I will copy this command, then we'll run in my console. Amazing, now we are ready to use Multer in our app. Nice, we've installed the Multer and let's import it and add basic configuration. Let's do it using docs. I will switch to my npm, we'll scroll to usage section, and we'll copy these two lines. Paste it into my project. Amazing. Okay, we have here a require, and then we are calling Multer as a function and providing basic config. Here we can see that we want to upload our files in this folder, so our destination will be uploads folder. If I'm not mistaken, if we don't have the directory, Multer will create it for us, but let's check. Then let's talk about how we will use our upload, and we are going to use it as a default Express middleware. I will go to the docs, we'll copy this text, we'll paste it here and add a comma. Yes, it means that this logic will be executed first here, and then the request will go to our function. So performing post request, logic will go through the middleware provided by Multer, and then we will handle our request through our function. Please note that Multer accepts multi-part form data, and it will search file in corresponding field of form data. So in an example in docs, we have form with multi-part form data, yes. Also, we have input with type file, name avatar, and we are searching avatar here. So it will grab avatar and upload to a specific destination, like uploads folder. Yes, let's rename it to file in our example. So file, and let's try to upload a file. Okay, let's try to upload a file. First of all, I will run my server, so npm run start, and then I will go to my postman. In postman, I have to switch to body, choose form data, and then create my first key file. Why file? Because we are searching file here. Cool. It will be not a text, it will be a file. I will select one of my files from my local machine. It will be a thumbnail for one of my videos for a size observer. Yes. And I will try to perform a request. I will click send. Cool. Successfully uploaded. Yes, it was successfully uploaded. And then let's see what we have. So folder uploads has created. Inside uploads folder, we can see our file with a specific name like an ID. So kinda like an ID. Basically, name we can customize, but an important thing is that we actually have uploaded a file and placed it in a right destination according to our config. I have to admit that this middleware from Multer updates rec file property. So let's see what we have there. And I will modify my response. Instead of res send, I will write res JSON, and will send to the client rec file property. Amazing. I will restart my server. will go to my postman and try to perform the request again. Yes, and inside rec file property, we have field name, original name of the file, encoding, MIME type, destination, file name, it's kinda ID here, pass on the server, and size in bytes if I'm not mistaken. You can use this information, for example, in your handler function if you want to notify somehow user or add something to your database. You can use this information in this function. And now let's try to work on naming of our files. Let's try to turn it into something human readable. First of all, we have to consider Multer disk storage config. I will go to the docs, Multer npm docs, and this disk storage config allows us to configure file destination and name in a more flexible way. Even in docs, we can see the disk storage engine gives you full control on storing files to the disk. And I will copy this stuff, will paste it here, and instead of just destination config, I will put to the main Multer config my storage config. Cool. Next, let's change the file creation process and let's go one by one from the destination. I will change it from tmp my uploads to just uploads as before. Then we will go to our file name. Here we have a unique suffix to prevent clashing names when the user tries to upload the same file twice. You have to think about it every single time you're working with files. When you will have a name clash, you will have an error. But basically for this situation, let's remove this stuff and let's try to save file using just file original name property. So let's remove it, and file original name property. Amazing. Now let's test it through the postman. Okay, I will run my server again, so npm run start. I will navigate then to the postman and try to send a request again. Cool, we can see our file in our uploads folder and even can observe it in a web store. It's how you can use Multer disk storage in your Express application. Also, I want to talk with you about Multer memory storage and why you need to know about it. In 99% cases, you won't save files on your server, on your disk. You will transfer and save files on services from cloud providers such as Amazon S3 Bucket, Google Cloud Storage, Cloudinary, etc. Memory storage will save your file in the buffer. You will access it through the buffer and transfer to another place. Please consider it using external services. Okay, in this video we'll look at the Multer library and basic work with files in Node.js and Express. I really hope that this video was useful to you and you at least refreshed your knowledge. Please like, subscribe, stay tuned, please check the description, subscribe to my GitHub, and also suggest your ideas for the next videos. Bye!